Heading into the bye week, the Huskies were perfect. 6 straight wins, a spotless ledger. But the Huskies know perfection is a myth. But consistency, that's the standard. For the offense, this means working on the little things, cleaning up timing, tightening execution, and finding rhythm in the details.
Offensively, man, we just being consistent. Up and down, highs and lows, but we're right there at the cusp, you know what I mean? And like I said, this bye week is all about being consistent, man. Making sure we're in the right personnel, making sure Ethan knows what to do with the ball, things like that. So again, being consistent and just doing what we do really well.
On defense, it's about keeping that hunger, staying disciplined, and playing fast and relentless.
Nothing changes. It's really us versus us. Again, the challenge is being able to do the same thing all the time, doing the right thing for the right reason at the right time.
Keep being aggressive, keep being dominant, keep putting that fear in people's heart when we step out there.
The Huskies, well-rested and refocused, are ready to get back to work. The next test, the Wildcats of Garinger, a chance to shake off the rust, sharpen the edge, and prove that their dominance didn't take a week off. For Hough, this week isn't about celebration, it's about execution. No flash, no talk, just results. A business trip, start to finish. Looking to set the tone early, the Huskies wasted little time. Samari Matthews, a Texas commit and one of the nation's top corners, was looking to add to his resume.
Number 1 in the state, kick return,
And the top dog for the Huskies showed he's qualified for the position.
Ball came to me. I think Drew should have got it, but I just took it from him because I just wanted the ball, I just wanted to score. And I'm a one-cut guy. Found the lane, gave someone a stiff arm, and at that point, it was just off to the races.
Fueled by their leader's explosive start, the Huskies dominated the first quarter.
But it was really a statement to Coach Bate to give me the ball.
Oh, man, everybody was excited, man, because you know how Samari is, man. He's so energetic and everything. So I think he's been running around here all day today talking about he the #1 kick returner in the state.
He's like the humble superstar. He doesn't get enough credit for how humble he is, how much he's looking out for other people. So I was really just excited to see him get the ball. I mean, he could go and be one of the top receivers in the country too. He chose to be a defensive player, which pleases me because I'm a defensive coach, but I'm just really happy for him and his teammates because he doesn't score a lot of touchdowns, but this year as a senior, he's kind of found his way into the end zone a couple of times. So it's unique and great to see it because people do a lot to avoid him.
The defense continued stamping their credentials, playing fast and physical, wreaking havoc in the Wildcats' backfield. The offense came out intent on making a statement. And on the opening drive, Husky quarterback Ethan Royal connected with freshman receiver Mason Pearsall-Brown over the middle for 6, putting Hough up 2 scores early. After the defense slammed the door with a quick 3-and-out, the offense clocked back in, business as usual. Royal read the defense, tucked it, and cut through the Wildcats with ease on his way to the end zone. Again, the defense was unrelenting, fast, physical, and suffocating, forcing yet another punt and handing the offense a fresh opportunity to keep the pressure on. And this time, it was the ground game's turn to clock in. Running backs Boogie Morrison and Kenneth Tinnen went to work, grinding out 3 straight first downs and driving the Huskies deep into Wildcat territory. Then, with the defense collapsing around him, Royal rolled out and fired a strike to Caden Hornsby, who stretched across the pylon for 6. The message was clear. This was no contest. The route was on. As was the theme of the night, the Husky defense smothered the Wildcats' offense, forcing yet another 3 and out. The ensuing punt return flipped the field, and with the clock ticking down, the offense went back to work. Boogie Morrison lowered his shoulder and finished the job, bulldozing his way into the end zone, capping off a clinical first-quarter performance, giving the Huskies a commanding 35-0 lead. The second quarter felt like déjà vu. The defense still hunting, the offense still humming. And when quarterback Ethan Royal dropped back and spotted Jaden White streaking free, he delivered a strike that cracked the game wide open. On the very next drive, the Husky defense would get the turnover they'd been searching for. A jarring hit knocked the ball loose, and just like that, Hough took over with prime field position. From there, the ground game went back to work. Kenneth Tinnen and C.J. Baker hammered away, play after play, wearing down the Wildcats. On his final snap of the night, Ethan Royal pulled the read, turned the corner, and outran every defender to the end zone, sealing a statement performance in what would be a career night for the Huskies quarterback.
Yeah, really just consistency. We went into this week working a set amount of plays, just constantly Monday through Thursday, and then just came out there Friday and executed them.
In the waning minutes of the first half, speedster Jaden White struck again, turning a simple swing pass into a 30-yard sprint to the end zone, giving the Huskies a 56-0 lead, effectively ending the game at halftime.
Hey guys, listen. Hey, great job way to execute. All right, way to execute. We still, offensively, all right, we're still missing little things on offense that we got to clean up. All right, make sure we're working on our stuff right now. Work on what we need to work on for next week. All right, the game is over. Just make sure we're doing what we're supposed to do, know our responsibility, know where we're supposed to be at.
Coming out of halftime, one box still lingered on the checklist: defensive points. But the Huskies weren't about to leave work unfinished. Linebacker Colin Hines jumped a wheel route, cut through traffic, and turned on the Jets. With the pack in pursuit, he sprinted 57 yards untouched to the end zone.
And they run the play like 2 times before. You know, running back switches sides, he lines up on my side. I know something's coming to me, so I expand with him. Quarterback tries to let the ball out early, but I'm already there. Pick the ball off. All I see is green grass. It was my first pick six of my high school career. Yeah, it was just reassuring for me because, you know, it lets me know that all the work paid off.
With the game firmly in hand, it was time for the young pups to be unleashed, given the reins to prove to the pack that they belonged. Hungry, fearless, and ready to leave their mark.
We've got a talented young group of players. We've got like a really talented bunch of kids down there. So the future's bright, you know what I mean? And for them to get into the game and play directly with the guys that they look up to, They won't all admit it, but they look up to our older guys. We got a great older group of guys that kind of mentor them.
I mean, to see them execute some of the plays that we call and to see them catching balls and make tackles. I want to say Q had 1 or 2 sacks on defense. He's a converted quarterback. And so to see him dominate the edge the way he did coming out to play, man, it was exciting to see too.
It was good. I mean, I remember when I was a freshman and then all the seniors used to kind of hype me up. So I mean, I just try to give out the same love I remember I got. Try to carry on the tradition, like watching my young boys like King, Davion, Q, who got 2 sacks at the end. It was just something, I mean, I know they gonna remember forever for their first varsity game playing, and I'm just glad I was a part of that moment for them.
As the final seconds ticked off the clock, it was clear the Huskies had done more than just win. They had commanded the field. From the opening whistle, they showed up, executed with precision, and left no doubt.
Hey, listen up. Hey, guys, way to come out and finish it, go ahead and get it done with early. All right? Yo! Hey, some of you young guys, hey, it was good to see some of y'all get in the game and make some plays. All right? That was great. That was great. So now we need to keep that momentum going. We got a big one next week. It's homecoming. It's senior night. It's damn pink out next week. All right? Again, like Coach DJ told y'all, all that extra stuff they got going on through the week, let them have it. All right? Let's handle business on Friday with a packed crowd. And let's celebrate our seniors and get them on out the way. Wait, what? All right? Not out the way like this. Get them out of here.
Next week, the focus shifts back to the Den, a homecoming showdown against the South Mex Sabres, a team hungry to make a statement.
Well, first, we know the head coach really well. He's been one of the best, one of the better coaches around here for a very long time. We've got a lot of history. We know what he's about. You know, he's gonna coach his guys really, really hard. They're gonna have a good plan. He's got those guys at 6-1 or 7-1, so they're playing with some confidence, so we're gonna give them our full attention.
Under the bright lights of homecoming, the stage has been set, and the Pack look to put on a show for the home crowd.
Well, we tell them, man, listen, that's for the population, that's for the general pop. Like, we gotta win ball game. You lose on Friday, they're gonna talk about you at the homecoming dance on Saturday.
Week after week, the Huskies keep answering the question, are they the best team in the state?
100%. I mean, no question.
This is Inside the Pack.